Hey guys, I just wanted to show you something what recently happened to me. Well, almost happened to me. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna warn you why you should be careful when you advertise your server. You see, when you advertise your server, sure you get like about a whole lot more players, but there's gonna at least always be that one person who has nothing else better to do, who has no life, and they just want to grief your server in any way. Simple, as in a simple grief, or the hard way, which they actually trick the administrators into doing things to give them access to all of that. But, recently, I don't know, about 10 minutes ago, this guy, I'm not going to tell you his name, he went on the server and he asked me if that I should subscribe to him onto his YouTube channel. He said, "Give me a book and Quill. I'll write it down." He private messaged me that in the chat, and I said okay. And I was thinking, why can't he just type it in the private messaging? So once he finished, he gave me the book and Quill, and I said, okay, I'll read it later. He said, no, read it now. Click on it now. I'm like, okay. So I opened up the book, and this is the point that I was lucky. I clicked on it, and apparently on my chat it said you don't have permission to execute this command. Now, I've noticed this before with other commands. Even though I'm op, I'm supposed to have access to all permissions. Some commands like /essentials, they don't work. They say you don't have permission to execute this command, even though I'm op. So I noticed this was a bug on the new Spigot server. But, yeah, so I clicked it and he gave me that. You don't have permission to execute this command. If you have an error, please contact the server administrators. At that point, I knew something was going on. I knew that there was something bad. So apparently, I just went out to the website. I just went server surfing on the websites, trying to find something related to it. I found this. Book exploit fix. In any 1.8 Spigot and CrowdBucket servers, there is currently an exploit which allows hacked clients to create books with JSON content. The problem is that other players are often asked to click on these invisible links and therefore accidentally run commands, open URLs, etc. We recently had someone trying to get admins to run the /pex, the name, and then add so-and-so command, trying to gain access to all permissions. That I don't want. To protect our server, I wrote this plugin as a temporary fix. It successfully filtered all such books I can get my hands on. It works by filtering out certain click events in books. I thought this was interesting, so decided to download it. And well, this is what I got. So I'm just gonna go on my server. Okay, there's a whole lot of people. Okay, well anyway, I gave him a book, then apparently, you can't drop items here. So I just did invicy and I gave him the book. Well anyway, yeah, I got 16 from that one copy. Okay, so this was an old copy. I'm just going to destroy that. But pretend this is the new copy. So he gives this to me. I have the plugin in my server. I right click on it. Bam! Warning, warning. So apparently this plugin reads throughout the entire book and sees for any, click events. So if I were to click onto this, I would have ran a command that probably gave him permission to all that sort of stuff. That is something I don't want. So I hit done. It's probably scanned again. Illegal content was filtered from this book. Banned him from the darn server. Ban him. Similar things happened before, like this one guy had no life. He went on, and because I was hosting the server on my PC, he got the machine name, which of course is also sent out on the internet. He got it, and the machine name was the exact same as my real name. And he says, oh, well, that's a nice server you have there. And I'm like, okay. And he says, your IP is, he has no life. So I banned him as well. And I've noticed there was this thing about a few years ago for cracked servers, such as it was session stealers, where apparently if you have a cracked server and you're supposed to have this plugin so that these fake players don't log in or spam bots don't log in, do all that. So you log in, you get this message, put in a password, and then now you're free to go. Well, apparently there's this bug which, if the owner wasn't online and the hacker had the same exact name as the owner and he went online, he used this program to spam all these passwords until he gets the right one. And then after that, he would then be him, then he would have access to everything. So basically it's a force-op. But that was patch, 1.3. But yeah, this just proves how dangerous people are in the world and how many people don't have lives. So, I thought you took this video seriously, as this might happen to you. Luckily it didn't happen for me, but just be careful. You got serious hackers over there who want to harm your life. That's it, and I'm signing out.